Hi everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Friday. So I'm going to go over the expenses of my trip. Now, did it go as much as planned as I'd hoped? No, but every trip is different. There's usually stuff that come up or stuff you could have done differently. So day one, I went to a bookstore and coffee shop, and that was $20. I went to a library and they had free donations for books. So I got a few. Then I gave them extra as a donation, so that was $20. I guess this was for my monthly budget for August here. I hadn't spent any of it so far, so I spent $20. So I'm counting that as zero because I'd already previously budgeted for it. Gifts, I went to the flower shop and donated money for someone to have flowers. And actually, I did it when someone was in front of me and they weren't paying attention. They were looking at the flowers and they were getting them for someone in the hospital. Then when I did go out Monday night, I ended up paying for an older couple's dinner. And with the tip, that was $75. And then I'd already budgeted $50 for gifts, for people. So minus $50, I was still $45 over that budget. I should have had that actually be 100 or more, but yeah, I went with 50. But and then for my dessert and pop Monday night, it was $11, and then I did give them a pretty nice tip of $20, so it ended up being $31. For the total that I spent Monday was $116 with including the deductions. Sorry, my allergies still will not go away since like July. Day two, at the hotel there, they had a museum, so I got some gifts. It was $188, included $25 towards a donation for the upkeep of the hotel since it is historic. And then with that, I did get some stuff that my husband and I would normally get, like on trips. So I did that. And then every year since he's been gone, I still get him a ornament for the holidays. And then I have a small little tree and just put on the ornaments that I had gotten when he was alive, and then after it. So that included that. Then I went to another bookstore, and that was $180. I got like 18 books though. Some of them were half off to 75 off. Some were full price, but so then I went to another museum, and then I gave them a donation with that, just a few dollars. And then they also had something for the house I've been looking for, and I couldn't really like find one or thought it was reasonably priced. And it was handmade, so for all of that together, it was $45. Then minus $50 because I had already previously budgeted $50 of my last paycheck for stuff for museums. Then for my rollover from my last paycheck that I had for my budget for the trip was $279, so I'm using all of that. So the total after those deductions is $84. Now the last day includes how much my actual hotel room was. So for lunch, and if you're wondering why I don't have meals for like the other days, I bought up, I think it was a little bit more than half a package of salami. I had tortillas. I had a little bit of chips left. I had granola bars. I had bananas. I ate all of that, which I thought maybe I might not eat all of the tortillas and salami, but I ate all of it. So besides Monday night of my getting a dessert, I didn't eat out at all. So Wednesday I went, it was $5.25 for lunch meal, and that included a medium drink, and it was like almost 2 slices of pizza. I gave him $20 tip for $25.25. Then, and I'd never seen this before. I'd seen it on online, but never seen it in person, where you can purchase people's lunches, and they had so you could purchase cheese slice for someone. I did 20 of those, so it was $105. I probably should not have done that many, but you know, I thought, when am I ever gonna see this where you can do that for people? So I thought that was pretty good. And I went to another museum and then got some gifts. One of them I'm going to make, and I'm going to put it in his office, and he would have really, really liked it. And that was $88. And compared to, I was going to get two different items. I was going to make them, one for myself, one for him, and it would have been $80 just for that. So I didn't do that. And the antique shop, I got 2 books, and then there was another thing that I got that I'm going to use some stuff that I got of his, and I'm going to make it into maybe like a pillow or something like that. So that was pretty cool. So that was $31.57. Then when I got home, I really did not want to be alone, and so no one else was available for me to be around. So I went to a movie and got some popcorn. That was $20. That was actually my dinner, because I wasn't really that hungry. And then for my hotel, it was $462. Now, originally, it was only supposed to be like 300 and I think 50 or something like that. But I made a mistake. I was debating, did I want to do 1 night, 2 nights, and then which nights I wanted to do it. And then I realized that, oh, I need to hurry up and get ready for work. And then later on, I thought, oh, yeah, I made my reservations. And then I was double checked late the next day. And then that one room that was the cheapest room, it was already gone. So, and I did know that I was going to take the hotel out of savings. So if you don't include that, it's $269.82. But for the total trip, it was $469.82 for my deductions. If you do include the hotel, because I did not budget for the hotel, at $462, so it was then $931.82. Now, could I have done a lot better on those? You know, some of the items, definitely I could have. But, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to get it so where the house feels more like a home. And some of that stuff I did buy to put that in place. Like, I've already gotten the one item that I had gotten was like a rug that the people had made. So I'm already using that. And then I don't, for like my birthday, I never celebrate my birthday. So I kind of do a little bit extra on our anniversary sometimes, as far as like getting like books and stuff like that. So, but knowing myself, I should have better prepared for that, definitely. And next year, I probably won't go to a hotel unless some stuff has vastly changed. I'll probably more do like I normally do, be like go to a movie, you know, in the bookstore, maybe go to a ball game, and then maybe like use bookstore or something like that. So I mean, it could have been better, but it could have been probably a lot worse if I would have gotten food and not brought my food like I did. The only thing I had left from my food was the oranges. I didn't eat those at all. And then yeah, that was it. That's the only thing that I didn't eat. So I mean, I ate all of it. I had even checked to see maybe the places nearby weren't that expensive, but even like a taco place, it was going to be like 15 to 18 bucks per meal. And it didn't matter if a lot of the places weren't open for lunch, or if they were, it was like basically the same price. The only difference was the pizza place, but I didn't want to have pizza so many different times. So, you know, I did save quite a bit of money at that. But I hope everyone is having a great rest of the day, and hopefully maybe a long weekend, depending on where you're at. But how would you guys have done stuff differently? You have any advice of what you may have done? I do need to, like I said, get better with the budget as far as doing that. But I am glad I did have some of the stuff already budgeted for. because that did help versus my not doing anything, which in the previously would have been the case. I wouldn't have budgeted for anything, and I just it would have been, a lot more. So I know I'm rambling. Take care, everyone.